Hey guys, I know I'm a bit late to the party on this one. Motivation can be hard to find for anyone, but especially for people with bipolar. So I apologize for the delay, and I promise the episode 4 review will be much quicker. Anyways, let's talk about episode 3 of Kenobi. Obviously, full spoilers ahead, so continue at your own discretion. Now, I'm going to skip ahead briefly and talk about the part that everyone is talking about, and say that this is the closest that Star Wars has ever come to horror, and I am totally here for it. I will admit that parts of the Vader sequence had some flaws. I thought the lightsaber combat looked a little like it was shot for a fan film. It just looked clunky and fake. I don't know why Vader wasn't able to just sense where Kenobi was, unless maybe he could, but he wanted to just draw him out on his own. Otherwise, I thought it was great. I didn't expect the series to be so dark, but I absolutely love it. I love Obi-Wan running away at first, and then only igniting his saber out of fear. I love Vader being so sadistic that it wasn't enough to just kill Kenobi, he wanted to make him suffer as he had. I love the fact that there's a secret underground network of Jedi helping people and putting themselves at risk to continue doing what their order was known for. I love the nod to Quinlan Vos, and I hope that develops into something. Now going back into earlier in the episode, seeing Vader being assembled while Obi-Wan is trying to communicate with Qui-Gon and hearing him say, "Master, he's coming," was bone-chilling. I love seeing the infighting between the Inquisitors, seeing the fact that any one of them will backstab one another to grapple for power. Seeing Fortress Inquisitorius was cool. Again, I thought Vader when he was inside of his castle came off as kind of fake. I don't know if it was the way he was moving, his speech, his costume, or what, but it just kind of felt cheap. Seeing Obi-Wan have no trust in anyone in the desert was fascinating, and seeing Leia as the hopeful contrast to that, willing to blindly give anyone a chance until they give her a reason not to. I'm not sure how many more references to Padme I can take without my heart breaking. Them being on the transport with an Empire sympathizer and a group of stormtroopers was super tense, and I love the way that he and Leia tried to play it off, but Leia asking about her real parents afterwards was so heart-wrenching. And we learned a bit about Obi-Wan's past too. I was hoping his description of having vague memories of his family would lead to Leia saying something similar about Padme to make her lines in Return of the Jedi more plausible, but unfortunately we didn't get that. The fight scene that occurred with the stormtroopers was exciting. Overall, I think this episode was great and started to finally realize the potential everyone thought the series had when it was announced. The long-awaited Obi-Wan and Vader rematch was exhilarating, and I don't even think it's the last time they'll meet during the series. I'm interested to see what happens once Reva has Leia, but I will admit that seeing Leia captured again feels a bit like a retread of the first two episodes, so hopefully it doesn't last too long. I can't wait for this Wednesday to see what happens next and see how Obi-Wan recovers from his injuries. I'm hoping Tala joins him for the ride from now on because I really like the character and Indira Varma's performance. Anyways, those are my thoughts of episode 3 of Kenobi. At the time of recording, we're only a few days away from episode 4, so be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you can catch my review of it when it comes out. Until next time, may the Force be with you.